What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video on the channel. Welcome to another wheelspin video where where I do a bunch of drag racing. So this is going to be a wheelspin drag build video because I actually really like these. These are very, very fun to watch. I also have some very interesting builds coming up because some of the cars are super, super slow. Some of them are really, really fast. I kind of like drag racing in this game. It's a little different. Obviously, I'm used to drifting all the time. So drag racing is a little bit different. It's a little odd. The last time we got absolutely memed on. If you guys have not seen that video, go on the channel and watch it. When I say I've been memed on, it's just funny. If you actually see the video itself, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, like I said, in today's video, gonna do a wheel spin drag build. So the way this works, for people that are new here, I go ahead and I spin the wheel spins, which is pretty much like a kind of like an RNG thing. What's happening? Oh, didn't know what was going on. And whatever car I get, I have to use. Whatever amount of money that I get in the next spin, if I do a normal wheel spin, or in the same spin, if it's a super wheel spin, I'll have to use as my budget. So today's video, I'm going to try to do something a little quicker. Usually super wheel spins have better prizes, so I'm going to pick the super wheel spins and just see if I can get anything interesting here. You know what I was going to say? Right. So the build that I have to do a drag race on is on that Mercedes. And I have to use the budget of the amount of money that the Renault 5 Turbo actually costs. See, the thing is, what I was going to say is, what if I get a car, but then I get two, pieces of clothing or accessories or whatever? I can't sell those. That's literally nothing. So, what? The whole video is just over then. Anyway, the Mercedes, I have one already. I'm gonna have to actually keep this. I can't believe I have to keep this thing. I'll just give it away. It doesn't matter. Why am I complaining? I have like 400 million in my account here. Why am I complaining about the money on this? How much does this thing cost? 60k. 60k is good. Actually, instead of doing that, I'm gonna hop over. We'll do it at the festival. I think the should I do it at the festival or should I do it here? I think I'll do it here because I think this thing could be actually alright if I build it for really long. I don't know. I've tried to think because this is obviously the longest drag strip here, right? So if I go ahead and I do this, it's 1.6 kilometers, which is a mile. It's like a mile long drag race. I don't know why I have this in the wet, by the way. Anyway, this is in the hot. It's dry. Let's start with this one. I'll go over to the Merc and use it. So obviously I have two of these. One of these I remember I ended up getting, and somebody has sent me a tune for this thing to slide around with, and that was very interesting. So this now is a D level 256. Wait, 200 horsepower, 450 newton meters of torque, 1,690 kilos. I mean, this is... Wait, that's not even that bad. That isn't even that bad. I thought about it there. I was like, that's not even that bad in terms of numbers here. I feel like this should do quite alright. I guess the amount of grip that this thing has is probably going to be bad, but... I mean, we'll see. Just to make it a little bit more even, so the times don't fluctuate too much, I'm going to keep this just normal manual. I was playing manual clutch before, but just to keep it normal manual, so, like I said, it doesn't fluctuate too much. This also has the aerodynamics of a brick, so... A little bit of wheel spin. Okay, fourth gear is the limit. I'm going to just grab a quick picture here since I'm here. Do one of these. There we go. Perfect. Right, go back. I hit limiter. I'd still need to see the way this thing drives and everything. Actually, you know what? I'm going to restart the event just so I have a nice solid time to compare to once I finish upgrading this thing. Right, so 4K is basically limiter on this thing. I'm gonna stock car. How come these guys are... They've literally put so much faster cars than mine here. Oh man, the gear changes are very, very slow. I'm faster than these Porsches though. Ooh, and the Bentleys. Oh, yes. America's winning. There's no way I'm catching up to those guys now, because I feel like I'm going the same sort of speed. They just had a much better launch. We're all now pretty even, I guess. Oh, this is so funny. It's so slow. That was the longest drag race of my life. That was so long. Alright, cool. 46 seconds. I'll just remember that. 46 seconds. Okay. Well, I don't think I need to change this thing to all-wheel drive. Or if I do change it to all-wheel drive... Actually, no, it's not worth it, is it? I don't think it's worth it at all. Alright, let's hop into the festival. Let's start doing stuff. There's 60k to spend on it. 60k, I think, would get this thing to be a lot faster than what it is now. But I was gonna say, like, power-wise, it just seems like a regular, you know, ordinary new car. You know, it doesn't seem like anything super slow. Why am I looking at body kits? I'm not gonna do that anyway. I guess we go with power first, right? Can I engine swap this thing? I can. 60k. I can put a Vind. Oh, ooh, oh. Okay, this is more interesting now, boys. I could put the 2J in it. 800 horsepower. But that means I need drag tires. Or this is just gone. So this is 40k just for this, right? I'm down to do that. And then tires. Okay, so 50k if I do pretty much this. That's 50,000 gone already. I definitely need as wide tires as possible at the back because I feel like launching this thing is going to be awful. I don't know why launcher says it's going down, but I don't think it will go down. I think it's better like this. Okay, let me do this. I'm trying to think what else we could possibly do. Definitely transmission change. Clutch. I'm going to give this thing a 6-speed, I think would be fine with this. And a diff. To lock everything. And I think I'm already over budget here. If I do this. So maybe... see, no, because this will slow down. This will slow down my shifting by 0.02 seconds. I might have to go with that. I feel like that might do it. So what are we at now? We're at A-Class. 763. 1,139 kilos. 805 horsepower. The transmission is definitely one of the bigger things that I had to change in this thing. Because obviously once I put the power in it, I just feel like it's not going to be like good enough. Obviously everything else I can't adjust or anything like that. So that's going to have to stay the same. This is crazy, crazy long. So let's change that. Obviously top speed of this thing is now what? 200 miles an hour? Can it actually reach 200 miles an hour? That is the question here. I don't know. We'll see. And then the tire pressure as well for this. I'm just going to lower it as much as it possibly goes. The front one doesn't really matter too much. You'll probably go ahead and bring this up a little bit. Bring it to about 22 psi. Why not? Everything else, I can't really change anything now. It's just by driving. I have to be good at launching this thing. We'll see if I can actually put the power down. That's a big thing here with this guy. Okay. Okay, I kind of expected it, but at the same time I didn't expect this thing to just shoot off like that. Okay. It's gonna be significantly faster now. I think launching it is still gonna be an issue. I'm gonna have to tune it. I think I'm gonna have to tune this thing. Especially the transmission. I need to see what sort of top speed I can squeeze out with this thing, because I feel like I can definitely do 200 miles an hour. I love how I just left the brakes alone. Don't need brakes. When am I gonna slow down? This is a race about accelerating, not slowing down. Alright, let's try it. Let's see. Can I actually do anything with this guy? No, Monica. Oh, I'm reeling them back in. I'm reeling them back. No. Oh, the Ferrari's just shot ahead. Right. Oh my god, the time. 20 seconds faster. Okay. That wasn't terrible. Right, I'm gonna adjust some settings here. just to get the launch good as well as top speed and all that. So I guess I'll be right back. I'm gonna keep adjusting stuff until I get this just right. Right. I guess this is as fast as I could possibly make it go. So let's have a look here. This is probably the fastest I can make it go. This is the highest top speed now as well. The best launch that I could possibly do as well. So these guys are barely catching up to me. The Ferraris are going to get me 100%, but barely. Oh my god, they didn't get me. Ooh. They got me the last time. 26.289. And I finished first. Oh, that was good. I was getting around like 26.5, something like that, 26.6. But after changing the transmission quite a bit here, 26.2. I'm happy where I am with this thing. I managed to beat all these drivers on unbeatable with this stupid thing. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's move on to a different car. Let's see what else we got here. Hopefully we get something with a higher budget and then something that we can actually make. Actually, this was actually kind of fun. There's not much though that went into the tuning for it. So it's just acceleration. That was pretty much it. Just give it as much power as possible, and that's it. All right. Anyway, let's do normal wheel spins. Let's see if I get lucky with the normal wheel spins. See if I can get anything interesting here. Okay. So far, nothing. Next spin. Let's just skip it. Oh, the TVR would have been sick. A Defender again. I had the old Defender in the previous video. Now I get the new Defender. Sure, add it to my garage. Money. Okay, pretty much unlimited money with this thing. Right. So we got the old Defender in the last video, and we have the new Defender in this video. Okay. This one I think I'm gonna build for a shorter, one of the shorter drag strips. So maybe the one. I don't know if I should go for. I don't know if I should go for the one with the festival or should I go for this one here. Right here. I don't know. I don't think there isn't one on the beach, is there? I thought there was for a second. No, there's not one on the beach. They should have put one on the beach. I feel like they should have. They could have had like, or even here on the highway, they could have just done another drag race. I guess not. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about doing this one here. This was all about acceleration. Just be as fast as you possibly can. Obviously, the other one I actually needed a little bit of top speed too. So let's give it a shot. Let's see. It's a drag race for whatever reason. There's a loop-de-loop in it. So let's just do the normal drag race. Use this. See what sort of time I can squeeze out, and then see how much I can improve with it. Right. Let's see if this thing can actually do anything. Hopefully. It should be fine. It should be fine. I'm against the Golf 3. It's so slow. Oh my god, it's slow. Right. I'm not even gonna beat the Nissan, am I? Nope. I'm definitely not. Okay. The Merc is almost faster in the full mile than this. Wow. That was mad. 25 seconds. Right, we're moving on. Let's just... I'm not even going to try again to try to see if I can beat that time. I'm just going to completely ignore that. Well, not ignore it, but like just keep it like that. And I'm going to go modify this thing. I think with pretty much unlimited budget, it's like 150 grand that we got, wasn't it? It's a lot of money. So we could get this thing to be a lot faster than what it is now. We can literally put the same engine that we had before. It's such a good engine though. But this one is lighter than the Supra engine. So let's just have a look and see how much power we can actually squeeze out of this. Because I'm not 100% sure seeing like which one gives me more power. Because I think I still will end up putting like weight reduction and everything on pretty much both. So 1356, 1385 for the racing V8, and then for this a big old turbo I know is going to come in handy. But is it enough? It's not enough. So the V8 stays. The V8 definitely stays. This one is just not worth putting this engine. Actually, is it worth putting this engine in it? I don't think so. This is also a racing engine. Well, actually, it's not a racing engine, is it? It's, what is the 5 liter DSC one? I can't remember what that's from. But yeah, it's nowhere near the amount of the other two. I'm not even going to bother checking because I know it's not. Alright, put that engine in it. We're going to go ahead and twin turbo it. I am also going to go ahead and upgrade all of this. So we have pretty much, however, amount of money, or I'm going to use pretty much however amount of money that I need to use. Off-road suspension, I can even adjust the tune of this thing to get it to launch better, which is perfect. Weight reduction. I wonder if this thing can be faster if I make it rear-wheel drive. I do wonder. The reason why I say that is because once you put drag radials on cars in this game, I have realized, and people have told me, that you technically don't really need to have all-wheel drive because the car is just so good at launching. Like you don't get a lot of spin, so it's just nice. With 32 kilos. Weight reduction brings my thing down by 32 kilos. That is mad. Those are some heavy wheels. I don't know what wheels to put on this thing to make this thing at least look like it still is a Defender. You know what I mean? Oh man, I'm gonna have to pick some ugly wheel, haven't I? These ones don't look that bad. Yeah, we'll put these throwers on. Why not? As for everything aero, I mean, I think. Oh Jesus! I think we're pretty much done here, right? Did I do everything? No, I didn't do anything on the drivetrain. I'm definitely gonna do that. I think again, 6-speed is probably the best. This engine has a stupid amount of torque anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I have less or more gears. Everything else is pretty much done. All right, this thing going up to S1 now. 1,791 kilos, 1,356 horsepower. I think it was 1,300 and something torques as well. Okay. It should be nice to drive. It should be very quick. Very quick. Its top speed is definitely a lot higher than the Merc anyway. Even now, the distribution for the front and rear torque is 50%. So it's 50-50. I need to change that. I'm gonna do one run like this. And then see what time I get. And then I'm just gonna try to fix it to go even faster. So 26 seconds? 25 seconds? It was 25 seconds, wasn't it? It was around 25 something the last time. I don't even know why I'm keeping that in mind because this is gonna absolutely demolish that time that I just had. But just to see how much faster it actually is, you know. I'm gonna say it's gonna be about. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 9 seconds. I think I'm gonna be doing 9 or 10 seconds with this thing. If it not now when it's stock, or not stock, but not now when it's standard, but maybe once it's modified. But I think I'm gonna do it around that time. Let's just see. Maybe I overestimated this. I heavily overestimated this. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be that fast. I heavily overestimated this by a lot. It's 10 seconds faster still, but heavily overestimated it. Okay, we're going again. I'm gonna be modifying this thing, so I'll be right back. That launch was crazy though. I think it pulled a wheelie as well. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, this is about the time I keep getting now. 15.436. I have an idea. What if I go ahead and I change this thing to rear-wheel drive? What if it's just fully rear-wheel drive? It'll give me less weight, right? It'll just be lighter. And the gear ratios are just... I just have to sort of replicate them the way it is now. I ended up messing around with the diff on this thing. So, I was having most of the power going to the rear wheels anyway. It was just accelerating faster. That's why. So if I go ahead and do this, my speed goes up, acceleration is already maxed out, so this is as best, I guess, as it can do. I'm going back to that 6 speed, and then I'm doing pretty much the same thing that I've had before, but again, now it's just rear-wheel drive. My weight has gone down, and my top speed has gone up, but I wonder if my acceleration actually increases as well from this. Anyway, let's try that again and see now what it's like as a fully rear-wheel drive car. Actually, you know what? What's another thing that I didn't change? It does pop wheelies, by the way, for anybody that is wondering. It does in fact pop some wheelies. For the front tires, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Don't need these to be as wide as possible, do I? I'll also bring the weight down even more. Just don't need them. Don't need them to be wide. All the power going to the rear wheels. I don't really need front end grip at all. Okay, let's try this now again and see if my time has improved or, well, I guess, what's the opposite of improved? Not improved. Okay, come on, Defender, do me proud. Let's see if you're any good now with rear wheel drive. So what was it? 15.4, right, is what I was getting around that time. Around 15.4. Right, I'm gonna mess around with a tune for my transmission as well. So I'm gonna keep going up and down a couple times just so I can, especially first gears, just so I can get it to launch perfectly. And then I'll do one proper run. Well, a few proper runs. And we'll see. Well, it was a good idea making it rear-wheel drive, I'll tell you that. 15.2, and now instead of being last, like every time, I'm third. That is actually kind of sick. That is not bad at all. That was clean. That wheelie was sick. This thing pops unreal wheel. 15.1. Come on, Defender. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm a little bit off on the dirt. I have to steer. That was so sick. 15.129. Oh man. That is so sick. Okay, just the way this thing pops a wheelie on launch is the funniest thing ever, in my opinion. It's heavy, heavy thing. That is so sick. It's got so much grip with those back wheels that it just pops into a wheelie immediately. Oh my god. Check this out. Oh my god. That's so cool. That is genuinely so cool. Alright, anyway. Let's continue this race. I'm gonna have to be careful here. Oh, I was literally saying it. I have to be careful. It's fine. Oh man. This is so good. This is so good to drive. Oh my god. Alright. I guess that's it for today's video. This is the Defender. Oh, here comes the peel. This is the Defender again. Oh my god. I feel like I had the same sort of problem. I don't know if you guys remember back on Horizon 4 when I ended up messing around with the Series 3. I just kept getting it for everything. Look at that understeer. As I'm pushing this thing along. But launching this thing is the funniest thing ever. It's genuinely so quick for what it is. Oh, I love it. Alright, cool. Thank you everybody for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, then of course subscribe. I'm down to try out some other builds and all that sort of stuff in future videos, so keep that in mind, and I guess, you know, subscribe to the channel if you want to see all of that. Well, that's it everyone. I'll talk to you in the next video. Goodbye.